It's May the 18th, and this is your Solana Daily Debrief. So TraderCos says, looks like I wasn't an idiot. Long story short, when we flip 175-ish, he thinks it's going all-time highs soon. All-time high for Sol is $260. If we have a quick look at the markets, Bitcoin's gone up a bit, Solana's up to 174, and ETH is doing pretty well as well. It's going up a little bit. So Mag says Bitcoin is consolidating near the all-time high, expecting a massive breakout soon. That's his prediction. Altcoins, up they go. Also his prediction. And TraderCos says again, the best way to get Solana ecosystem exposure outside of owning Sol itself, Bonk, JTO, Dupe, and WIF. So JTO is a governance token for Jito Sol, and you can't earn a return on it. Dupe you can. You can go and stake it and vote. Then you're probably going to get maybe 20% or so APY at present. WIF, a lot of people are bullish on. I'm far more bullish on Bonk. So if I could pick three, it'd be Sol, Bonk, and Dupe. Not financial advice. However, once again, to my fellow JTO bros, victory lap here. JTO's up 45% in May. My only point here is sometimes if you hold a token, you may want to set limit orders in Dupe at higher prices. So if you just go and market sell all the time, just when you see the charts, completely fine. However, if you actually go and set some, let's say the price is here and you think, I want to take some profits. If it goes here, and if you're happy to hold on to it, even if it goes lower, then you could set a price at like 350, 450, and then they just sell when they hit that. Nice and easy. Now, CoinGecko's done a survey. Solana is the fastest blockchain by max daily average TPS, and we can see that here. And for those that don't agree, and they say their blockchain can go faster, there are other blockchains that can go faster, but are they actually being used? If it's a theoretical maximum of 100,000 or 50,000 transactions per second, but no one's using it, then it doesn't really do anyone any good. Now onto some Dupe news. Noon says this is what he's potentially going to get for staking 17,000 Dupe and pressing the vote button 7 times. The TLDR is stake your Dupe and make sure you go and vote. There is a reward calculator here. It is not correct, but it's maybe a prediction. The prediction doesn't take into account many things. But long story short, the takeaway is actually just go and stake. Meow points out, imagine a world where highly liquid markets for Forex stocks, real world assets, or crypto assets, it's all sitting on a single state machine, basically Solana. So coming your way on Solana and Jupiter. So this is one reason why I hold Dupe and why I hold it, stake it, and vote. Just because I think the upside is massive. It's not financial advice, but this will become the biggest DAO in all of crypto. Also, Meow has plenty of suggestions. If you're noticing that things are not maybe growing, as an example with Reddit, and maybe it's not looking too, if you're noticing things like Reddit aren't too engaging, just go and help them out. Just go and find a couple of posts. All it takes is for something to go a little bit viral, there to be some good alpha, and then it goes crazy. Let's have a look at this. This could be an active staking rewards kind of estimator. Maybe this works. Maybe this from Scarlet works. So let's just have a go with say 1,000. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So if you voted 1,000 in each, we'll just go with each, because every single vote, there was a different amount of voting power. So if you just stake and do nothing, it doesn't matter. You have to vote. And also the test proposal, I believe, actually does count because it's a test and they wanted some feedback. Estimate, let's see if this comes through. Okay, so having a look at this, if we pretend there's no more votes coming, then this is what we're looking at actually getting, which is a decent amount. So not a lot of Zeus, not a lot of Sharky, but 1,000 Dupe netting us maybe 250 Dupe tokens. That's 25% in 1 quarter. So if that continued, and it wouldn't, then it'd be 100% APY, which of course it won't be. But the takeaway is stake a Dupe and vote. Some tokenomics for Exchange Art token have been released. There's now more and more kind of craziness happening where everyone's going to the LFG stage and they're not actually having any information on their tokenomics, which is kind of strange. These are tentative, but maybe this agrees with you. Now into some drift news. So some people actually went and claimed in the first 6 hours. And so all those tokens that they forwent, 2.8 million, they were returned to the DAO, providing additional fuel for accelerating the ecosystem. Now the actual drift token is pretty much, it's nearing where it actually was on Whales Market. So although it launched, at this crazy price, it came down very quickly to just under 30 cents, very quickly. and now we're up at 36, 37. So Coinbase actually didn't list the Drift token until yesterday. I thought it was going to be the 16th. So now maybe we're starting to see more institutional buyers come in. Now Meteora, if you haven't started using Meteora, just start with this. I know it's going to be a little bit harder to kind of get your head around, but this is the best tutorial there is. It just is the best. So go and watch it, because over the next month, I'm going to cover it a lot more. And I don't think you want to miss out, to be perfectly honest. There's a new feature that's come from Lucky Dragon Tail. It's called Horny Swap. And basically, you can see it is from Bonk. You can go and do a USDC or USDT token swap to things in the strict list like Bonk, WIF, or JTO. And you either pay double the amount or you get it for free, which is kind of cool. Couple of things to know though. I can't do it in the European Union. You can see there's a lot of places where you can't do it, unfortunately. However, I feel those that end up doing it will end up getting like another part of their dragon. So I'm not saying go and use a VPN and go somewhere else. I'm just letting you know that I think if you can do it, it will be important. Now let's talk a little bit more about Bonk. So basically there was a huge amount of sell pressure, $4 million a week in sell pressure, or like every Friday. And now this is essentially ended. It's basically ending on the 24th of May. And at the same time, there's a big kind of marketing campaign. You saw Dubai, now you can see Las Vegas. And I think this is going to take off kind of worldwide. And the vesting will be finished. And remember, it's the only Solana meme coin listed on Coinbase currently. Normies will dream of $1 Bonk, even though it's not possible. I'll talk about that another day. It's certainly not possible, but I'll talk about why normies actually dream about that. And by the way, you may actually have some vested Bonk, you just don't know it exists. So make sure you go and use zsolworks.dat. It's airdrops.link, nice and easy there. Put in all your wallet addresses and you may actually see that you've got some Bonk. I had one wallet address. I checked all of them. I only had one, which I'm still very, very grateful for, but you may have one as well. Mamba thinks that Bonk is going to be the next bump up. It's already behind WIF, and I think it deserves to be in front of WIF. It does so much for Solana. It's going to come up here. And I think it's going to be bigger than WIF. It's going to be bigger than Pepe. And there may be a fight for Shiba. Shiba's probably still going to do better, but there could be a fight. That would be the next kind of biggest meme coin. Doge, Shiba, well, not financial wise. DeFi Land has just gone and burned $500,000 worth of their token. Remember to check out their Alpaca Dash game. It's very fun. And Pyth Network is doing a Pyth ecosystem grants program with 50 million in Pyth grants available. So if you have aligned with Pyth, then go and check out these different 3 categories. Some news with UpRock. If you've got an iOS device, it's improving over there. If you go and grab it now, you get more UpRock actually as a miner just by using iOS. So you get more than Android. Now we've got some big news coming in next week. I'm going to cover this Monday. So May 21st, Nyan from Nyan Heroes is actually launching. The partner is Bybit. And I think this is, to be perfectly honest, it's going to be far more of a typical VC centralized exchange launch, which could mean that it goes up, but there is some potential to earn some Nyan. So I'll cover that on Monday, and then we've still got time to actually jump in. Also, I just want to throw this out here. Rated is a very cool Solana Explorer. I'm going to dig into it a little bit more, but I just want to show you what their page looks like when we have a look at validator.com. So firstly, go and stake your soul, and please stake it with validator.com. You can like, you can subscribe, but also help me out, and let's get this delegations number. So the number of delegators, I would love to see this 2,000 pretty soon. But you can just work out things so much better. So I want to see what it can do fully. And for now, if this sort of stuff interests you, go and give them a follow. Now onto Bonkbot and also Pump.fun. So Pump.fun seems to be back. Contracts are now safe. And so you can now see it on Bonkbot. I'm getting a few people ask me for a tutorial on Bonkbot. Try and give me like 2 weeks and then I'll put out a decent tutorial. Also, people are asking about what's going on with Photofinish. We'll do a little bit more research, but basically what my researcher has found is that because there was no one that won the $100,000 worth of crown, there's another thing coming, which is Saturday, June 1st. So the twist is, rather than a single $10,000 giveaway, we're giving 10,000 worth of crown to anyone holding a winning Season 15 VKD Superfecta ticket. The prize pot will continue to grow progressively each week until $100,000 is awarded. So we will work it out. Remember, this is on base, so it's not on Solana, but we'll work it out, and you can either go and buy some of those tickets or you can go and sell them. But for now, I have a couple and I'm just holding. Now the actionables, try Swap and Bonk Dragon Wallet. So remember, you have to use, in my opinion, your Bonk Dragon Wallet. And this is very much for degens. You either get one free or you pay twice as much. So maybe you want to go with like $10, $20, whatever. Enter Zeta and Nyan Heroes giveaway on CoinGecko. So how this looks is if you've gone and grabbed some candies, I haven't been grabbing my candies for quite a while, but this is from a previous cycle. Then you just go and you just click on these two, and then it costs 200, you redeem, and I am human, do the capture, redeem now, and then you're in it to win it. So active rewards, go back to rewards, Nyan Heroes, go into this one as well, redeem. And the actual amount that you can get is not very many, because you can get 7,000. There's a total of 7,000 tokens with Nyan Heroes, and it's a 1 billion supply. So let's say that this launches at, I don't know, 20 cents a token, could be maybe a little bit more. Maybe it's like 30 cents. Then there's not a crazy amount of value here, but it's still potentially worth doing. Also remember to farm Zeta's community airdrop organically. Things could have changed. I had some recent data that maybe suggested that if you're part of the Mad Lads crew, or of course Super Team, you're probably going to get a more decent airdrop. And the Pyth token unlock will be on May 20th. And remember, tomorrow is Sunday, so please touch some grass. That's all. Thanks for watching. Catch you Monday.